Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another declutter video. So I am working my way through my collection again. In case you missed it, I did just post my eyeshadow palette declutter. I started there, which was definitely a hard category. So I will link that above in case you missed it, but I'm basically going to be going through the rest of my eye products today. So that's going to be my single shadows, my liners, and my mascaras, and also my brow products, because that's kind of how I store it, is all together. This is like 2 drawers out of my Alex 9 drawers. So that's what we're going to work on. And yeah, let's jump in. There's going to be quite a bit of product here, so this might take a while. Alrighty, so first of all, I pulled these mascaras here out of my everyday makeup drawer. So these are all the ones that I currently have open. So I'm just going to quickly go through these. The Roller Lash, this is kind of a newer one that I opened recently, and it is part of my Finish 13 by Halloween, so I'm going to keep that. This Bobbi Brown one I actually have not tried yet. I just pulled that in my last Shop My Stash, so that I'm going to keep in as well. This Too Faced one is one I pulled in on my last Shop My Stash as well, so I'm going to keep that. This the Shock mascara from YSL. This is one I've had in there for a bit. I honestly don't really like this mascara because it is very, it just doesn't do anything for my lashes. It coats them and makes them blacker, but I don't feel like it gives me any definition or length or really volume either. I just kind of feel like it's not doing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and toss that one now because I've had it open for a while. And then I have these 2 Lancome ones. This is the Sills Booster Lash Primer. This one's not my favorite, honestly, you guys, but it's the only lash primer I have right now, so I'm going to keep using it until I feel like I've used it up. And then the Hypnose Drama is, again, okay, but not that great. I'm just going to keep it until I use it up. All right, so that's it for my current mascaras. Real quick, I'll just show you guys. These are the mascaras that I have not opened yet, so none of these have been tried yet. Let me just see if there's anything in here I don't feel like I'm gonna get around to using. I feel like I don't have too much in here that hasn't been opened yet, and I feel like I will get to using all of these. And again, I haven't opened any of these, so they're not gonna go bad on me yet, because I haven't. I feel like that's okay. That's acceptable. All right, let's go ahead and go through these single shadows. So I think I'm just gonna dump this out. By the way, everyone always asks me where I got this. I got this from Charming Charlie's. It was being discontinued, so I found it on clearance for $15.99, which I should have gotten all the ones I had, but I do have this in a couple of my drawers. I don't think they carry or even make any of these drawer inserts anymore, but I love this one and I'm never gonna get rid of it. Okay, so these are my single eyeshadows. I feel like I can do this pretty quickly. So these ones here from Kat Von D, the Metal Crush, I love these. These are one of my favorite formulas for single shadows. So I have the shade Thunderstruck, I have the shade Raw Power, which is like a burgundy red. I have, this one here is called Dose. This one is a really beautiful, warm copper color. And then the last one is called Thrasher, and this one's kind of like a greenish gold. It's super stunning. I really love all of these. I'm not going to declutter any of those. Another formula that I know I love and I don't want to get rid of any is these NARS. These are the, what do they call these? Dual Intensity shadows. I have 3 shades. I have, this one's Dione, super pretty, like a taupey, shimmery, oh, so pretty. This one here is called Himalaya. This one's more of a bronzy color, very pretty. And the last one I have is called Andromeda, and this one is a very unique color. I don't even know how to describe that. It's just a really, really unique highlighting color. I mean, you could even use this as a face highlight. It's kind of like a peachy shimmer, really, really pretty. So I'm definitely keeping all 3 of those because I love these as well. Whoops. So these are all staying. I'm kind of getting the ones I love out of the way, so let's go ahead and stick with that trend. I love these Infallible shadows. These are so good, you guys. I have 5. I have 5. I think that's it. Yeah, I had Decluttered one, which was one of the matte ones. I don't like the matte ones, but I like the shimmer ones. They honestly are very similar to the Metal Crush. Like, they're just like stunning. And this one here is called Glistening Garnet. It's a really nice, pretty kind of purpley red color. This one is called Iced Latte. This is probably one of my favorites of these. I also have Amber Rush, which is a really pretty gold color. And then I also have Always Pearly Pink. That one's really pretty light pink. And then the last one I have is this purple color, which is called Burst Into Bloom. This is the only one. I love purple, but this is the only one I don't reach for very often. I just don't feel like I can declutter it though, because I really do love these. I think I'm gonna keep that actually. So I'm gonna keep all of those. Let's get some of the ones that I know I'm gonna get rid of out of the way so that you guys can see I'm gonna declutter. This is a serious declutter. So these Milani shadows, I don't like these, you guys. They're okay, but they're not worth taking space in my collection because I just don't think that they're that fantastic. So I'm gonna get rid of all of them. I have 3 shades, is that all I have? Yeah, I have 3 shades. So all of these are gonna go ahead and be decluttered. This Benefit shadow, I really don't like this either. This is in the shade Gobi. They don't even make these anymore, but this shade, it's just not a shade that I would typically wear, and it doesn't go on super pigmented. You like have to kind of build it up, and to me, it's just not worth spending the time on. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. All of these e.l.f. cream shadows, I never use these, and they go on very patchy, so I don't know why I've kept them as long as I have. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter all the ones that I have. That's 4 more. I have this single Inglot shadow. This is in the shade NF, I think. I don't know. It's just like a matte gray, and it is a pretty color, but I have this color in palettes and I don't need to keep it, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. Okay, you guys know I'm keeping all of my Bodyography shadows. I talk about these all the time. I use these all the time. I pull them into every single Shop My Stash. I pull in at least a couple of them. Oops, one rolled way over here. I am not getting rid of any of these. These are definitely my favorite way of wearing glitter on my eyes because they just stay so well. So I have 6 of them, and I'm gonna keep all of them. So I also have this Bodyography shadow duo, and this is in Soleil. This is not that great. There's something about the formula of these glitter pigments that is amazing. Like, I've never found anything as good as these, but this is just like an okay eyeshadow, really nothing special here, and these are shades I have over and over again in my collection. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. I'm also gonna declutter this Makeup Forever glitter pigment. This is just literally just a loose glitter, so you have to get some sort of glitter glue or something to set it down. So it's just not easy to work with. It gets very messy, it gets glitter everywhere, and if I'm gonna work with glitter, I want to use these or the Stila metal one. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this loose glitter. I am gonna keep both of these Stila liquid ones. I do like these. I wish I bought their newer shades. This is Sea Siren and Sunset Cove. Honestly, these do not perform as good as their other like original colors, but I am gonna keep them because they are good. You know what though? I feel like they're similar enough. I don't need both. But I would like to get some of the original colors because they go on like liquid glitter, like they just glide on. Now these ones don't perform quite as well, but they're still really pretty. I'm just gonna swatch them to see if they're similar enough. Yeah, I feel like they're similar enough. I don't need both. And which one should I keep, you guys? Which one are you more drawn to? I mean, they're very different. I know people are gonna comment and be like, they're not the same. I know they're not the same, you guys, but I feel like I don't need both of them because they're similar enough. I feel like I'm gonna go with the lighter one. I think I will use that one more. That's the one I'm gonna keep. So that one is the Sunset Cove, and I'm gonna go ahead and declutter Sea Siren. All right, moving along. These ColourPop shadows, I've got a few of those, so let's talk about those. You know, I really do like this one. This is called Telepathy, but it's almost an exact dupe for Thrasher from Kat Von D, and because I have Thrasher already, I don't need this one. Now, if you're wanting to save some money, you could get this over Thrasher if you really wanted Thrasher, because this one is a lot more affordable, but I have both. I don't need both, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this ColourPop one. I also have this color, which is called Bento Box. Now, I really like the formula of these, but this color is not a color I'm going to typically wear all over my lid, and that's the only way I like to wear ColourPop eyeshadows because of the texture. I feel like it doesn't work in the crease very well. They don't blend well, so they're great if you're going to pop on the lid, and then you don't have to blend it. But this one, I'm just not going to use that, so that can go. And then I also have this one, which is called Juicy Apple. This one I love. This one is so gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh, like I just like popping this over the top of something else. Now it is very sheer, but it's basically like a sheer gold glitter, and I just like popping this over something else or in my inner corner, and it's really pretty. So that one I'm going to keep as well. Next, I have this eyeshadow I love. This is the Becca Single in Venus. I don't even know if you can find these single shadows anymore. I don't know if they sell these anymore, but this color is so pretty. I'm close to hitting pan on it. I use it often and I love it, so that's staying for sure. I've got two single MAC shadows. These came in a little set that I had found at TJ Maxx. This one is called Hearts of Flutter, and it's just a really basic kind of shimmery pink. And this one is called Ginger Rooted, and that one is like a taupey brown. That one's really pretty. I feel like I want to keep Ginger Rooted. I don't really feel like I need this pink one, Hearts of Flutter. I don't wear a light pink like that on my eye very often, and I have it in a lot of palettes, so if I wanted to, I could find it in a palette. I don't really need that in a single. So that's going to go. Same thing with this Bodyography one. This is a light pink too. Again, same reasons as the other one. I just don't feel like I need this. And the formula is okay, but not that fantastic. So I'll get rid of that as well. Oh, I have one more Bodyography glitter that's definitely staying, so that can go in here. Let's see, getting down to it now. So let's move on to these Laura Mercier eyeshadows. I've got two single shadows from Laura. This one is the African Violet, and this is Earth Glow. So I love African Violet. This is such a beautiful color, but I honestly don't know why I bought this in a single, because I already have it in her Artist palette. I have it. So it's the same shade. I'm not close to hitting pan on that one. I didn't need a refill, so there's no reason for me to keep this, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. And then the other one is called Earth's Glow. This is pretty, but there's not really anything too unique about that. I feel like I have this in a lot of palettes, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that as well. All right, now I have all of these little baby MAC pigments. These came in a holiday kit so many years ago. I'm not going to even tell you guys because it's embarrassing. I love this one, which is called Melon, so I'm going to keep that because I really, really love this color. And then I do like these two, but I never use Naked, so I'm for sure going to get rid of that. And this Gold Dust, I need to swatch this. I want to pull this into a project because I need to see how much of this can I use up. You know what I mean? It's like one of those products that you use it and you feel like you're not making progress on. So I want to see if I can like actually make some progress on this. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. Also, let's stick with the pigment trend because I have another pigment. Oh, here's another Milani shadow. I'm going to declutter that too. With the pigments though, I had one more. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. This L'Oreal one is so pretty. This is called Tenacious. This is so pretty, you guys. It's like a really pretty rose gold, and I do really like that one. But you know what? I just don't use it. I don't use that. I gotta be honest with myself. I don't use it. It's really pretty, but I don't use it anymore. So that's gonna go ahead and be decluttered. Alrighty, moving along here. Now I have a Kevyn Aucoin single. This is in the shade Burgundy. I love this. It's just a really classic burgundy matte, but I really like the quality. I really like the color. I do wear it, so I will keep that. This Korres shadow I've had way too long and I never use it. This is, what is the color of this? Metallic gray. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. I also have another NARS shadow over here. This is their original ones though, in the shade Malacca. This is so pretty. It's like a greenish brown. But you know what? I feel like I have this shade in a lot of palettes. Like I have that shade in so many palettes. I don't know. I don't need that. Why am I keeping that? I don't need that. That's going to be decluttered. Oh, this Urban Decay shadow. This one my daughter picked out for me in that Kids Buy My Makeup challenge my 4-year-old did. And this is called Asphyxia. I love this. It's so pretty. Like she did a really good job. This might be my favorite item that they picked out. So this is for sure staying. I love that shadow. I do have two of the old packaging for Urban Decay single shadows. This one is Roach and this one is Ecstasy. I really do like both of these as well. So I think I'm going to keep those. I might end up depotting them, but I am going to keep them for now. All right. Oh, one more Urban Decay shadow. This one is Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. This came in a kit, I think a holiday kit. I like this shade, but it's so dang glittery. I do like it. You know what? I'm going to keep that. I do like it. Look, I haven't even halfway filled this up yet with my keeps. I'm doing really good, I feel like. Okay. So next we have this NYX single shadow in Nude. It's a shade I never reach for and I don't need it, so I'm going to declutter that. I do also have this NYX single. This is one of their, what do they call these? The hot singles in LOL. This I like a lot. This makes a really good orange transition shade, so I'm going to keep that. This little Medusa's Makeup Green single shadow. This is pretty, but I broke it. This little piece fell out and I like it, but I just don't reach for it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. All right, next I have these two Amuse shadows. These came from Shop Missé's website and I just don't ever reach for these. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter both. I also have this little cream shadow I redeemed some points for from Makeup Forever. This is a 100-point perk. I don't know why I got this. I think I just wanted to try it out so I could talk to clients about it, but I never even opened it, so I'm gonna declutter that. I also have my Paint Pot in Painterly. This is a good, I use it as an eyelid primer, and I am gonna go ahead and keep that because I do like it. And I just kind of want to use it up. It's a little too pink for my eye, so I feel like I'm not going to repurchase this particular one, but it does work, so I'll keep it. I love this shadow. This is the Baked Gelato in Caramel from Laura Geller. It's really, really pretty, so I will keep that. All right, and then I have all these cargo shadows. I'll do those last because I wanted to see the shades. This one's called Road Trip. This one is called Cocoa Beach. Okay, my camera just decided to stop filming right in the middle, so I hope you guys didn't miss too much, but I'm just looking at all these cargo shadows because I do love the formula of these, so I just wanted to open them and look at the colors and see if there's anything that I don't feel like I need. You know, I think what I want to do is get rid of this one because I don't think that that's a very unique shade. None of these are super unique, you guys, but I do like them. I feel like I can use this as an all over the lid setting powder once I run out of the one I've been using, which is almost gone. So I'll keep that one. I love this taupey color, and I do reach for that a lot, so I'll keep that one. That's Yukon, by the way. This is such a pretty color. I do like this for all over the lid. That is the Bermuda. I'll keep that. And I do like this matte brown, so I'm gonna keep them because they're good quality and I do use them. So no reason to get rid of something I'm using. Okay, you guys, we'll move on to these next. So these are my cream shadow sticks. Let's go through these pretty quickly. I don't have too much here. This one is a Laura Mercier one. This is in the shade Tuxedo. It's just a black cream shadow. I really like the formula of this. It's just not a color I reach for in a cream shadow stick. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. I next have this one from By Terry. This is the Stylo Black Star. So this one has like a pointed tip to it so you can get a more precise application. That is a really beautiful color, and I do really like the formula on these. They're really long wearing, so I'm going to keep that one. I also have another By Terry, this one here, which is the original Ombre Black Stars. This I love. I did actually have this exact shade and product in my most recent giveaway, which I will link above in case you're interested in entering that. That is stunning. I'm definitely keeping that. Next, I have this here, which is a Julep one. I bought this during the sale at Ulta, and this is a really pretty gold. Yes, that is so pretty. It's like a peachy gold. I'm definitely keeping that. I have this YSL Duo one. This I love too. This has two different shades. It has like a shimmery side, which is really pretty, like pinkish, like goodness. I love that. Oh no, you guys can't see my swatches. YouTube fail. You guys could not see my swatches. Okay. Now you can see my swatches. So this was the black one, obviously. This is that first By Terry, which I'm keeping. This is the second By Terry that I'm keeping. That's the one that's in the giveaway. Here is the Julep gold one. That's so stunning. And then this one is the first shade of the YSL stick, and then the second side is a matte shade. And I love both of those. You know what you could do is put this matte one all over and then top it with that pink, and that would be so, so pretty. So I'm definitely keeping that. All right, I have a couple Mally ones. This came as a 3-piece set. I decluttered one already, and then I kept these two because I like the colors. But let's just swatch these next to the other ones I have and see if I need them. Oh, it feels like it's getting a little dry. Now that looks really similar to this By Terry one, but I like the By Terry better. So I'm gonna get rid of this Mally stick, what's the shade on this? Oh, there it is. It's called Brownstone. I'm gonna get rid of Brownstone because it's too similar to the By Terry, and I like the By Terry better. And then this one is beautiful. That's a really light, like shimmery champagne, good for a highlight. And that is called Moonlight. I will keep Moonlight. Moving right along, I have this Sephora Collection one. These are not that great. And this one, look how dry that's getting already. I haven't even owned it that long. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, this Bobbi Brown one came in a little 500 point perk. Haven't even opened it yet. Let's try that out. Oh, I hate that color. I hate that color. That is a really ugly color. So I'm gonna declutter. All right, next I have this Milani one I've had forever. This is really good quality for the drugstore. And that is a pretty color, but it's really similar to this one that I kept from Mally, just a bit darker. I think I can declutter that now. I don't need it. Moving right along, I have this Sumita Beauty. This came in a BoxyCharm, I believe. This looks very similar to the YSL one though. It really does. It's a little darker though. I feel like I could keep that because it is a little different. And I do really like it, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, and then I have this Becca one. This is technically supposed to be a face highlighting stick, but I like it for the eyes, so that's why I have it with these. And it's very different from everything else I have, so I will go ahead and keep that one. And then the last thing in this category is this little Touch and Soul. This is really cool. This is a dual-ended thing. You've got your cream, look at that. This like cream metallic, liquid highlight. That is so stunning. And then on the other side is a loose glitter, which you can just top right over the top of this. And it basically creates the same effect as those Stila ones. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Now, let's move on to some eyeliners. Let's see how fast I can go through this. I feel like I keep saying I'm gonna go fast and I don't. All right, you know what, guys? It's time for these to go. They're really pretty. These are their Old Makeup Forever liners. They're stunning. Like, oh my God. Look how pretty that is. But I just don't wear them. I honestly just don't wear them. I don't even think that they're bad yet. I just don't wear colors like this. I feel like I shouldn't have bought these. Like, I honestly just should not have bought them, but I'm gonna declutter all three. Now, this is my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. This was in my everyday makeup drawer, and this is something I am still using. So I'm gonna keep that. This NARS liner in, the kohl liner in Minrique. This is like one of my favorite black liners. That's staying for sure. I feel like I should category, you know what, I'm gonna quickly sort these by color. Okay, I sorted them by color. Let's start with the green ones. Okay, this is pretty. It's really pretty. You know what? I need to swatch a couple more though and see, do I have something similar to that? I have this Sephora collection one that is a similar kind of green. That is so pretty though. Look at that color. Oh my God. Can you guys see that well? It's like this glittery, purpley green. Oh my God. I'm keeping that for sure. This is hard for me, you guys. Now this is one of my Urban Decay Waterline pencils. These are all staying because I love these. I only have 3 colors, I think, so I'm definitely keeping that. That's my green one. They're the only ones I can wear in my waterline, and that's why I'm definitely keeping them. These are probably my favorite formula for liners right now are these Lancome ones. They do not budge, you guys. Like, they stay and stay and stay. Like, it's so hard to get these off, so I definitely want to keep that one and my other one, which is this really pretty color. I know it's not a green and I'm skipping ahead, but look at that color. Yes, I'm keeping these Lancome ones for sure. All right, now I have this by Terry one. This is brand new. I just got this from Octoly. That color, so pretty. Am I the only one that geeks out over eyeliners? Do you guys geek out over eyeliners? And look at that green. Every single one of these greens are so different. I just feel like I need all of them. That's like a Seahawks green. I gotta keep that. Now this one I feel like is actually similar to that first Tarte one. Yeah, it's not the same. It's really not. But it's similar. But I like this MAC one better than this Tarte one. So I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this Tarte one and I'll keep the matte one. MAC one. And then I have a Mally. That's really similar to this Lancome one, actually. Really similar. And the Lancome one, as I mentioned, is my favorite formula. So I'll go ahead and get rid of this Mally one. All right, that was tougher than it should have been. Let's do these blues because I only have 3 blues. That's actually pretty good. I thought I had more blue than that. This Modster one is really, really pretty. It's kind of a turquoise blue. Actually, this Lancome one I can swatch next to it is a turquoise blue. I love this Lancome one. I love the color, but this is their old formula, and this one is so dry and it just drags on my skin. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. Let's keep swatching these blues. This is Chaos from Urban Decay. I really do like that. This one is like a darker blue from Tarina Tarantino. And this is one from L'Oreal. And those are all super, super different. Once again, none of those are even close to the same. So I already got rid of that one. And I feel like these 4 blues are different enough that I can keep all 4. All right, now we're moving into purple liners. This is where I feel like I'm gonna have quite a few the same. This is Vice from Urban Decay. This is a Mally one. This Starlooks one is absolutely so dry. That one I'm gonna get rid of. That Starlooks one I should have got rid of a long time ago. This Smashbox one is pretty new. I really like this, and it's a darker purple. I don't feel like I have anything like that. And then this one is a Stila one. This Stila one's really dry now, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then this last one is Rockstar from Urban Decay. So yeah, those four are very different. So I'm gonna keep all four of those. Alrighty. By the way, I'm getting a lot of questions because I posted a picture of my setup of this on Snapchat. I am going to be selling some of this stuff on my blog sale if it's not bad. If it's not bad, and if I didn't get it for free from PR, it will be on my blog sale. So as I mentioned at the beginning of my eyeshadow declutter, I am going to be slowly adding things to that blog sale. Each time I do a declutter, new items will be listed on the blog sale. So yeah, keep an eye on that. I'll link that above for you guys. All right, I'm definitely keeping Mushroom from Urban Decay. I'm not gonna swatch it, it's one of my favorite colors. Also this waterline pencil in Walk of Shame, it's the nude one. Definitely keeping that as well, because I mentioned that's all I use in my waterline. This white Smashbox one, I do like that, I'm gonna keep that. This Stila one is a really pretty color, but yeah, it dried out on me, you guys. I can't even roll it up, so that's gonna go. That's garbage. All right, I've got a few Mally ones here that I need to swatch. This is a really pretty silver. I just don't wear silver liners, so that I'm gonna declutter. This one is kind of a steel color. That's pretty. That I feel like I'll wear in the winter, like with a smoky eye. Yes. This one is a bronzy color. I do like that. I'll keep that one. This is a gold. I don't really wear gold liners, so I'll get rid of that. And then this is a really pretty MAC liner. I need to sharpen it, but this is like a nude. I don't think I'll be able to swatch it. It needs sharpened really bad. It's a shimmery nude color. I definitely like that, so I'll keep. All right, now let's move on to these brown liners. I don't have too many in the brown category. This I love. This is kind of a purpley brown. It's a really, really pretty liner from Maybelline. This was in my everyday makeup drawer, so I'm gonna put that back there. Then I have this brown liner. Oh, the lid fell off. Where'd that lid go? Here it is. This is from Kat Von D. This I really like as well. It needs sharpened, so I can't swatch that. Then I have another MAC one. This is in Photographer. That's just a classic matte brown. And then what's this one? This is a Mally shimmery brown. I feel like I have enough shimmery brownish colors, so I'll get rid of the Mally one, keep the MAC. All right, now we have black liners. Black liners is hard because I use a lot of black. Now I'm definitely keeping this one, which is the black waterline pencil from Urban Decay, and I'm definitely keeping my tattoo liner from Kat Von D. This is my backup liquid right now, so when I run out of the liquid I have in my everyday makeup drawer, this will be going in next. That's all I have for liquid liners right now. I really like the formula of these Smashbox ones. These are their new ones, the Always On gel liners, so I'll keep that. I really like all of these. This is hard. I really like all of these. There is not one in here I do not like. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep these because I feel like black liner is something I use often enough that I can have quite a few of them. So maybe that's weird, but I'm gonna keep them. And then last but not least, I have this little Tarte Test. This is a clay liner, and I do like this. It's hard to work with. That's the only thing. It is hard to work with, but it is my only gel liner right now, and I do use it. When I want a intense gel liner look, that's what I use. So I'm gonna keep it and just use it up, and then I'll try something new next time. Okay, the last category is my brow pencils and brow products. So I have 3 backups of my Brow Wiz because that's what I use. So those are all staying for sure. I have, oh, this is just a brow brush that I had in here, so that I'm keeping. Okay, now this Sephora brow pencil is part of my Use It by Halloween project, so that I'm keeping. Let's see, I have a couple more Brow Wiz in here. Those are staying. I love my Brow Wiz, you guys. I really like this Marc Jacobs brow pencil. The color is not my perfect shade match. My kids actually bought this in my Kids Buy My Makeup challenge, and I do really like the formula, so I will keep that. I really like this brow highlighting duo from Milani. This is in my everyday makeup drawer. I'll keep that. This is brand new. I just got this from Ofra through the Octoly store, and I can't keep this. It's a universal pencil. It's supposed to be universal, but this color is way too dark for my brows. even when I apply it lightly, it's just too dark. I tried it, I can't use it, so I'm gonna declutter this. I think I'm gonna give it to my daughter. She has darker brows than I do. All right, and then I have this goof-proof brow pencil from Benefit. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm gonna keep that because I need to try it. It's like a travel size I got in a kit, I think. And then the last thing is this Maybelline Brow Precise. I've been trying this because I wanted to compare it to my Brow Wiz, and oh, I'm almost out of it. That's rolled up all the way, so I'm just gonna use this up because I think it's okay, but I still like my Brow Wiz better. I've never found anything that works as good as the Brow Wiz for me, so I'm gonna keep this, just use it up because it's good enough to use up, but I'm not gonna repurchase. All right, you guys, that is everything. Let's count up what I decluttered. Okay, guys, not quite as good as my last declutter, but I did end up decluttering all 48 of these items from my collection. As I mentioned, some of these will be going on my blog sale, so if you're interested in those products, make sure to check it out. Just like in my last one, though, not everything is going on. Some is going to friends and family. Some things cannot be sanitized, so they will be tossed. So all of that jazz. If you have questions or comments, leave them down below for me. Next up in my makeup declutter, we are tackling lip products. Oh my god, you guys, I have way too many of those. That's gonna be a long one. So definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already so you don't miss out on future declutters. Also, if you haven't checked it out, I do have 2 giveaways going on right now. I will link those above as well. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!